Hello there, welcome to the channel. Today I have a tournament winning team and it plays Miraidon how it should be. Choice mix, discharge. Like, this thing just obliterates everything and that's all we want in life. It's so hard to switch into without an immunity that it just puts so much pressure on the team. It's amazing. It can also play, less like a completely insane maniac with Electro Drift. Draco Meteor is two really powerful stab moves that don't just obliterate your teammates, while also just being, you'll never complain about clicking those moves. Plus Volt Switch, this thing can pivot out too, and it still chunks things for good damage when it does it, and it's so quick that most things without Tailwind just won't be able to hit it when it Volt Switches out. And then you pair this next to just like the perfect partner for it, Blood Moon Ursaluna. You can spam discharge all you like next to it and Ursaluna don't care. You get that immunity, you get good coverage between the two of them. They're just able to hit so much really strongly. They're both really big threats, so you have to pick one and then take a hit from the other anyway. And then Ursaluna just gives that opposite kind of speed tier of it's really good in Trick Room. Whereas Miraidon might struggle, this thing wants to be there, so it makes it a bit more awkward for your opponent. Then you obviously, when you have a Trick Room Pokemon, you need your Trick Room set up. Farigiraf is here. This is what I think is a really clever teched out Farigiraf with the Stab Terra Blast that can then be turned into Terra Blast Ground, which is really good against, opposing Insins. If anything that's weak to ground, really. You're more worried about Incin and maybe other Miraidons. But it can also sit next to Discharge, which is also quite nice. Foul Play just needed to take out that Shadow Rider Calyrex. Really helps with the matchup. You force the thing to Terror if it's not Ghost, or you bring it down to Sash. I'm not exactly sure how much damage Calyrex takes from Foul Play, but I feel like 4 times it must go down to Sash if it's got it. But then it's even got that electric seed, so it's able to get the defense boost next to Miraidon, plus priority blocking is just always amazing, especially when you've got really fast, really slow mons and not on a priority yourself. Then with it you run Insyn, because of course you do, but this one's Assault Vest, so it runs U-turn instead of that parting shot. It gets a bit more damage instead of having that damage control itself, but this gives it that flexibility in its EV spread. It's able to do more damage. Sorry about that. It's able to do more damage, can be a bit more threatening, can take better special hits. So it gains really good buffs out of this. Plus with Terra Grass, it helps with your Amoonguss matchup. Whimsicott is your Tailwind mode, so when you see you can obliterate with Miraidon, you send out Whimsicott next to it and you just go first. So that's just solid. I don't really have much more to say there. Encore's nice, Moonblast is good coverage. And then Ogerpon Rock, one of the mons I think is really underrated. I used this with Ice Rider Calyrex when I started playing, and next to Farigiraf, this is some of the most consistent Trick Room setup I've ever played. With Sturdy Follow Me, you can just take all the hits for it, and you don't need to worry about anything. But without further ado, let's get right into this. First match of the day, Ice Rider Calyrex, Armarouge, unique combo I've not seen. Obviously this team wants a Trick Room. They've probably got 2 Trick Room setters, maybe Sash and Darker Shifu. That kind of makes sense to me. How do we counterplay into Trick Room ourselves? I think it's a really good question. Miraidon could be I'll try and blow them up kind of option. It could be nice to get rid of Expanding Force. I'm kind of tempted by it, to be honest. Maybe Farigiraf Miraidon. Is there anything that scares me there? I am Terra Electric, so Ursaluna could be a big scary boy. How do I beat Ursaluna then? I'm feeling this. I'll go first, so I'm not scared. So I guess it's whether I bring Rock Ogerpon or Insyn. I feel like I might need Rock Ogerpon, because that Power Whip might just blow up Ursaluna. Whereas I don't really need Tailwind into this, and I think Insyn's probably just going to take too much damage from S. Everything else is solid, but I'm just scared of that specifically, just because I am trying to just get big damage with Miraidon. Miraidon might literally just be able to Draco that thing out though. I don't think it would. But you never know. Indeed, yes, Alina, that's cool. Yeah, I should have probably led more anti-Alina, but that's fine. I do have Electric Seed, so I am pretty solid to just sit here. In terms of chunking Ursaluna, if I just start firing Terra Blasts, kind of like, oh, what's the drawback? If I launch a Terra Blast into Ursaluna, I don't expect Protect on Indeedee, so I feel like I can just Volt Switch out real quick and just try and get rid of that thing. I'd rather chunk Ursaluna, but I feel like Follow Me could be quite likely here to just try and be like, okay, I'm Earthquaking for free. That does seem like a very logical play. If they protect, they protect. Maybe I should have just gunned Indeedee down, but... I feel like they don't read Volt Switch, because it's not the most common move for it to have. Ursaluna protects. That is fine. Should have probably called it, but... yeah, without that terrain boost, it didn't take as much damage as you'd hope, but it's enough. Their thing is faster, but I have... so they'd outspeed me, but they'd... yeah, so I think Ursaluna probably makes sense to play into Ursaluna. They will hit me first, but I'll hit them harder, so I think it works out for me. Do I Helping Hand Blood Moon? Nah, Indeedee I'll take it, that's the issue. That's the issue. As long as I've got Protect on my Ursaluna, I protect in case they try and hit mine. I try and get rid of Indeedee so I don't have to worry about Trick Room, and I go Helping Hand Blood Moon. What do they have in the back that could stop me from doing that? Their Calyrex. But I could Terra there. I think we do that. Or is it worthwhile to Hyper Voice? I won't get any defensive benefit now. Let's Hyper Voice. I'm not... break space. I'm not quite sure why I did that. It could just EQ and that won't be fun, but I'll be fine. I should have Blood Mooned that and got rid of it. This won't be bad to be fair, because that's going to have a high attack, but... in terms of how I get rid of that is the interesting question. Probably should have protected. That would have been a much smarter play. It's gonna click EQ again, which is fine. No, I don't trust it to die out to burn, so I feel like I have to hit it again and go Protect. I should have stuck to my guns there, I reckon, because Hyper Voice didn't do enough to be notable. I don't really think. It did, but it didn't. And all I can really do is just put pressure on, and yeah, so they didn't protect, so I get rid of their Ursaluna after eating an EQ. Which is okay, not what I wanted, but okay. That's the nice piece of having that +1 defense if you're not scared somewhere like here. Yeah, so that's gone, which is nice. As long as that Akuno don't take me off the field, I've got super effective Foul Blades to try and move. It does, but it's okay. Icicle Lance would be scary. Icicle Lance? I don't know. I feel like I need to stall with Miraidon, but they're going to have so much trickery in that it does not matter. I need to line this up very precisely. Yeah, so Calyrex comes out kind of as expected. Glacial Lance, not Icicle Barrage, or whatever I called it. So yeah, we know the exact move we're getting hit with here. We know we are still under Trick Room for 2 turns, so we know we're getting hit with it. We know you're too slow. If I Terra Rock here, honestly, that might be a play. Have they Terra'd anything? No. Genuinely, Terra Rock feels like a play. And double protect because I'm not going to do anything with Ursaluna, it's going to just get outsped. Yeah, Terra Rock feels smart because I can drop my the two things weakening me here. I am vulnerable to High Horsepower, but it's vulnerable to thingy. It's not Terra, so that's quite nice. That could be my saving grace here, that they just haven't played defensively with Calyrex potentially. It'll still eat this. That's scary, but they're stalling out their own Trick Room, which is fine. Glacial Lance, yeah, biggest KO, as per expected. Jesus Christ, that did so much damage to Ogre. That I terrored for a reason, and that was to turn that into a resist. Did I even resist? Does the rock not resist ice or something? That would feel really weird if it don't. Bang. Okay, Calyrex is gone. Alright, this game just became very winnable. I did not think that would just open it like that. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think Electro Drift and this is in the bag now. I did not expect that KO, but that just made this game very winnable. Cool, I will take that. I guess my opponent probably just runs, because Articuno is not surviving this in any realm or any dimension. So bye bye Articuno, please click run. We don't need to sit and wait all day. Oh no, it did that, fair enough. We get to watch Ogre blow you up. Ogre is the man. I love watching these Terra Boosted Ivycleave just bang! It's definitely the most emphatic move. That crit was so unnecessary. That just probably took out like 2 Articunos right there. Still though, first game and I terrored my Ogre. Not what I expected. But this thing is a good Ogre form and people just don't appreciate that. So, alright, first game in the bag, let's go to game 2. Our second game, Kyogre, Oranguru, Amoonguss, Radiant Bolt, Goldengo and Xianpao. Quite an interesting team to be fair, there's no speed control, which I appreciate greatly. What can I expect on lead? Things like Radiant Bolt, Xianpao. I'm not as confident on Amoonguss to be fair. I meant, well, I'm not as confident on Goldengo, but Amoonguss could definitely be a lead option. So in terms of how I would beat all of those, I'm looking at my red and black cat, because that kind of just makes sense. To observe, I don't have Will Wisp, but I have U-Turn and Intimidate. I can burn. Ferrara don't actually have a Psychic move, which gets quite annoying. Kinda don't want to lead Whimsicott without you. If I just Terra Electric, is there much I can do into like Radiant Bolt and Moongus lead? I don't really think so. I feel like maybe I lead you, you'll definitely come in, and it's kind of just more of a, what no I want just in case. So, obviously my grass and rock type's not bad. Can hit everything neutrally, I think. Other than Goldengo, but I can get rid of Goldengo other ways. I think that's solid. It was between that and Ursaluna for me. I think this might, yeah, I think this is a fast Ursaluna. So it actually does do alright under Tailwind. But I think for now this is just fine. It's probably Scarf Kyogre. Because why would they run anything but Scarf Kyogre? But we should be okay. Does Tailwind boosted instant beat Kyogre today? That's a question. But this is fine. As long as that's not clear Amulet Xianpao, this is solid. Can I protect that? Yeah, so cool. We aren't really concerned here. In terms of what I actually want to do, I feel like protect might be pretty safe here. I don't really want to just... Because I feel like if I don't just gun down Amoonguss, that's when we get our issues of... I think I like this, because I'm expecting probably like Icicle Crash. Okay, Chienpal's out of there, so that's fine. As long as I don't Terra Water Amoonguss, we're pretty solid. That is perfectly okay by me. So they did just pivot, which I should have expected realistically, knowing they want a chance to get their Kyogre in. That's fine. That's fine. So I am Terra Grass. I didn't think about that. I thought I'd like Raid Powder or something, to be fair. Should I let it kill the cat, or do I need to keep the cat about? This is where you'd like to have Water Absorb, but... If I Terra Grass, my cat stays in, fine. And I'll just sit here with 2 grass types. But I don't make any progress if I don't, whereas I do get chunked here if I do this. It might be worthwhile to just let the cat go down, I reckon. Yeah, I think this is fully worth it. Fully, just transparently. They got rid of Thingy, which I think was a really bad play on their end. Because Amoonguss was the thing scaring off my Miraidon, and I kinda want you to just KO my Instant anyway, so it's like, yeah. I'm not complaining here, mate. Because I'm gonna have Tailwind. You literally cannot KO my Windward. I want you to KO Instant to just get me a clean swap into Miraidon. And you're gonna do both, so it's like, yeah. I've got speed control, I'm gonna have Terra Electric Discharge. I am going to click the funny button. Or am I? Oh wait, I need to contemplate this, because I need to go, can I KO everything with Terra Electric Discharge? It's a very tempting option, because I can spike his shield. Oh, is it actually worth it? 'Cause I can just... I would KO... It's if that Kyogre is not thingy. I feel like it makes sense. Because Kyogre drops. I'm not scared of... Yeah. In fairness, I just protect here, I reckon, and I just stall for turns. Withdrew Kyogre, yeah. I don't think Amoonguss takes 2 of these, to be fair. Oh, it does get the boost though. I can actually switch though, because I preserved my Whimsicott with Protect. So yeah, was that risky? Yeah, probably, but I'm not scared. I really didn't expect them to switch. I thought they'd just kind of stay in and just click it anyway. So that's okay. I can just literally pivot out here anyway, if need be. Goldengo drops. Goldengo drops and Amoonguss drops to 1 more of these. Oh my god, that was mental. That just took out Goldengo. It's Black Sludge Amoonguss. That is something. Chienpal. What would Chienpal do? So if it goes Icicle Crash. So I fully expect some kind of sash, so I think it's actually worthwhile to just switch you out here and just kind of go, you are not going to do anything towards this, I'm going to hit that. And then if you do take out my either of my mons, to be fair, I'd come back in with Terra Electric Discharge and you can't do a thing. Yeah, so that just brought it straight down to Sash anyway. Yeah, so so that's okay. Yeah, I come back on my own sturdy. And you're immune. Yeah. So I think that was worth it, to be fair. Because I go... What do I do here? So I have one turn left of Tailwind. Do I just double protect? If I protect both... And Tailwind... I have a good job. Then I'll potentially probably got both all one. I think I'd do Rupert protect both play. Kyogre could switch in, but that's what it is. Withdrew Chiempao. That's interesting. That is interesting, because Kyogre is not taking a discharge. And I think that's revealed that it's choice than all. That's okay. I could have just took out a Moongus to be fair, but that's fine. Because I am going to just try and get rid of it with Tailwind. I have a good job. Because my thing is, why would a Moongus click protect in front of this? And I think it would not in any dimension. And I've already found the slash for guarantee, so I'm fine. And my Tailwind peeped out. Now if I've calculated it right, I cannot read off this tiny little laptop screen. So I have definitely missed the text, but I'm 99% sure I've checked and it was the one before the protect turn, so I think this is fine. Yeah, so I've got my Tailwind. I go first and I just take out Amogus. Bang! Love that move. My animation for it is just brilliant. I don't know what they're doing to discharge here. Cool, and I've got Follow Me too, so I don't even have to get Sucker Punch. I don't think that was genuinely the wrong one to take out at all, to be fair. I think you're much better off trying to Sucker Punch crit me. Or like I took a Crash Flinch or something weird. Where now you cannot even Sucker Punch me. Yeah, like I feel like that's the one hope of survival here. You better let me click the funny button twice. Because you have no other option here. So please just don't run. Yes, thank you. So if I've done this right, I've caught a Sucker Punch and just got rid of that. Yep. And then they take eating this discharge. If somehow Kyogre survives, I'll be thoroughly impressed. But it won't. My god, Miraidon with 3 KOs. Who needs Electro Drift when you click discharge? It's what you do. You just blow things up and it's bye bye Kyogre, bye bye everything. I thought Goldengo would at least take 1 discharge and it did not. Wow, that's when you know this thing has got some power. Its spread blows up Goldengo like it's nothing. You're like, Jesus. But no. 2 up, let's hopefully be 3 up. See you in 3rd game. Final game, it's Shadow Rider Calyrex. Kinda what we have to expect. But I think this is time for the fun. Because I think immediately after seeing Tom and Shadow Rider, I'm like, I'm bringing these 3. I'm running Trick Room mode. And you have to account for how the hell do I kill Rillaboom. That is something, but I question if I just bring Miraidon in the back anyway, just because it is my restricted. Or do I play with, if I bring in Sin, I know I can beat you anyway. I'm really tempted to, but I know it's not the best idea, so I think this is the lineup. Because we just want to play into our own Trick Room mode. With the Ivy Cudgel, we can probably blow up Thorn. With Foul Play, we can really threaten that Calyrex, so I think we have the options we really want here, so I think this is good. And then we have Miraidon in the back, because blowing things up is always a good fallback plan. Like genuinely, if all goes wrong, then you stick this thing in the back with Discharge by itself and just watch the world burn. Simple as that, to be fair. But no, I think this is very much a 3-mon strategy, plus Miraidon can make things go boom, so I think it'll be fine. Plus, if they go speedy, ooh, did they get that? Did they lock in? Did they actually lock in their mons? Really sad if they were just AFK, and I'd just like beat him in 2 turns because there's no click buttons. Would be rather sad. I mean, if the move order is set up right, then they'll have Calyrex and Rillaboom on lead and like Astral Barrage fake out me anyway, so it won't really matter. Nah, Calyrex Clef. Cool, that's not to be unexpected. What do I actually do? Obviously I'm clicking Trick Room, but in terms of what do I do with Ogerpon? Or do I just go... Nah, I can't click that while I have Clef just sat there. It could be after you Clef, to be fair. It really could be after you Clef. But I can't really do much other than just try and chunk Calyrex anyway. So I fully think, yeah. So they could potentially be predicting like foul play kind of thing. So we just put a bit of pressure on it. Yeah. So they probably were like, okay, I could get foul played here, which is valid. They do have to eat a Cudgel though, so that's not too bad. Yeah, kind of onto Clef, as per expected, but that's not too bad. Yeah. Not much I really could have done about Nasty Plot there, other than hope I get rid of Clef, and it's not after you. Yeah, so I'm not one for trying to Terror to blow up a Clefairy. That doesn't seem strategically worth it. They very much could click. So in terms of what's going to actually happen, I don't think Terra Blast is going to take out that. I wouldn't want to switch because I feel like they might just Draining Kiss anyway. Do I potentially just Spiky Shield and try and stall out a second turn? I want to do that if it's after you Draining Kiss into Farigiraf, then it sucks. But I think this is what we do just in case. Go for like after you Astral Barrage. We don't really want Ogerpon taking that. Follow me, cool. Like, you kind of have to play around everything here. Hopefully this will get rid of it, but yeah. I expected to, and I didn't really want to have to eat a hit off Calyrex before being able to smack it. Whereas this way, second Terra Blast should get rid of that, and then we just completely nullified that. We are very much hoping on second Terra Blast to get that KO. You do hit harder, but I think you just take the consistent damage here. And worst case, we really need that Clef to drop if Terra Blast doesn't do the trick. Hopefully it does, but it did not really do a lot of damage there, so it entirely might not. Also, if they go for the second Astral Barrage, they really are greedy. That got rid of it, cool. They're gonna weirdly stall out a good turn, chunk of magic Trick Room turns by just not doing anything. Bang! Ooh, that's quite nice. So yeah, I'm sturdy. I get to hit this thing again next turn. Not bad. Ogerpon did not enjoy getting hit with that, but sturdy does make that a lot easier. Rillaboom and Sin. Urshifuria. Valid. Rapid Strike, yeah, is what it is. Aqua Jet is an option. It doesn't proc Spike Shield, I don't think. Weirdly enough, I feel like if I can just KO Calyrex, then I'm fine. Okay, mixed off Terra Blast, yeah. But I'm feeling like if I can get rid of Calyrex, I'm okay. Because weirdly enough, I think I stall out my own Trick Room. I think we just do that and just try and double up. It protected. I should have known better. But I expect it to act. Oh no, it can't Aqua Jet because it's... I've even forgot about my Armor Tail. That's okay. That's not bad then, to be fair. Because I should have one more turn of Trick Room. I can just drop a Cudgel on its head and hit the Ursh. And I think that's what we do, yeah. So even I played that poorly because I forgot Aqua Jets couldn't do that. So I think we just Terra Blast Ursh for chip, and now we just commit to just get rid of Calyrex. I'm not as convinced Terra Blast will take it out. I know it probably will, but that thing is like 100 health special defense, so I'm kind of scared that it just won't. So, because it didn't do a lot to that clef. Cool. Rillaboom, Torn, like, instant, yeah. Like, there won't really a switch and I was scared of there. Let's be honest. And the thing is, when Calyrex is not on the field, Miraidon's enjoying life. That's fine. Surgeon Strikes, that's cool. Oh yeah, you are slower than... Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a slower. Oh, it's slower than my thingy, which makes sense. That is how speed tiers work. Ooh, I have an interesting little situation here, because they have... Oh wait, no I don't, because they have... I have fake out protection, they don't. Cool. I actually, weirdly enough, do have quite a good spot to be in. Yeah, now I'm just Fizz Death boosted. Is it literally worth it to just try and eat the Armatail? Not the Armatail, the Discharge. Or is it better to actually try and hit a specific mon? If I Terra Ground it could work, but then that means I have to eat an actual Barrage, and that's kind of messy, but I'm kind of tempted at the same time, because I'm like, yeah, I even hit the button by accident. Because I'm like, right, what's the drawback? I'll get a Surgeon Strike, but that won't happen anyway, because I'll go for... Instant could be AV. Nah, you know what, I want to do this. So we're going to do it. I think this could actually pay off quite a big way, because I can actually just obliterate that. That's true. Like, it can't really do anything, can it? Like, it's not gonna survive Discharge, and you've literally seen that I have Armatail, and you've tried it again. So yeah, my immediate block, and then bye bye. Oh my god, Discharge has been so handy on ladder. Like, when you watch this thing, the guy that made the team play it in tournament, he clicks it like once, but this time I've just been spamming the move, and it's like, yeah. It's just so solid. And the thing is, I don't care what kind of Calyrex they have. Oh yeah, they're Terra Fairies anyway. I'm not worried about Terra. I don't even know if I think I was worried about Terra. I did not worry about any defensive switch-ins this game in the slightest, but they don't really have anything anyway, so it's like, yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Realistically, you just gotta eat the Terra Blast, and you need the Discharge on what them do. You're not getting a double KO. Oh no, you're gonna take out one of them, like, it's fine. Oh, you didn't even kill it. Like, yeah, you'll get health back, but it's Discharge from Miraidon in terrain with specs. This will probably just take it out anyway. My god. Now, Discharge is clearly where it's at. Like, the amount of damage this move has put out has been ridiculous. 3 up on the day, and I did not play particularly well today. I did not think. I kind of just hit Discharge, and it worked. So if you need a mindless team, I think we found it. There's a reason this team has won a tournament. It's just really good. I went 3-0 today. I don't think I played particularly well. Should have minded the defensive plays on my opponents and from like switches, protects kind of more. I was just kind of thinking. I just hit buttons. But I have probably like one of the better teams to just hit buttons with Terra Electric Discharge with a terrain and specs boost. It literally will just obliterate anything that isn't like really bulky or a resist / immunity. And then it's just like, you have such good speed control around it. You got Tailwind and Trick Room. You can kind of just pick and play into each matchup. I think it's a bit weird using it, because it is like everything is slightly different. You know, with AV and Sin, they're slightly different for Rigor offset to usual. Even Power Whip on Ogapon, it's like, it's a little different. Not so much to where it's like, oh my god, how do I play this? But it's like, it's a little awkward to just get used to at first. But I fully understand after playing that. Yeah, maybe it was a little awkward for me getting used to, but I feel like you play this game, you go get like 50 good games in with it, you'll probably be able to obliterate with this team. It's really well rounded, got everything you need. I fully understand why it's a tournament team, but I hope you've enjoyed. I think this team was really fun. I want to use more teams like this in the future, but I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you come back next time. Bye bye.